Alright. Boom. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Minish. GG on first. Thank you for reminding me not to die. There's been no sus today. The only sus today has been that it's later than normal. But it turns out when you spend all day telling people you'll do stuff when you get home, and then you get home, you have stuff to do. So, ended up meaning to do various things for the last few hours. It's kind of a bummer, because I wanted to start Noita earlier. Because now I'm not entirely sure if I'll have enough time to switch to Stardew, because normally when I would switch to Stardew would be like 9. But I don't know if I'll be done with my Noita by 9. So, I don't know, we'll see. All Noita streams are sus in your eyes. Why? That's just because you think I've been playing too much Noita. I play other things. I tried to play Penny's Big Breakaway. I might try again. I am genuinely considering checking to see if it's a game made in Unity. And if it is, if I can just go, you know, tweak it to be better. Is what statement? That I've been playing too much Noita? I think that statement's wrong, yes. There's no such thing as too much Noita. I do have to finish Leica. I don't really want to, I don't want to go fight that boss. I knew it was a bad idea to end on a boss, but I also didn't want to keep fighting the boss that night. So, like, I've put myself in a terrible situation where now I don't want to go back to the game because I don't want to go fight the boss. I just want to be past that boss because the rest of the game is so much better than the boss fights. It was not made in Unity. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh gosh. That means I can't just open the DLL and modify stuff. That's RIP. We need a 72-hour Noita stream. I mean, that could exist. I don't know if I could function for like 72 hours on stream though. I could probably do a 24-hour stream realistically. Because like I have no qualms with spending like all day streaming as it's been shown before. And like if I'm taking longer breaks, if I'm gonna go cook food or something, I would probably just like put on Placid Plastic Ducks. I think I could do a 24-hour stream just fine. After that, though, the issue is, I don't really want to stay awake for 24 hours straight, even though I can. And B, I just don't want to stay, like, I definitely don't want to go into past 24 hours. 24 hours is the max I want to stay awake. Queen, are you the one that I still have things for? You are! Queen, I owe you 2 treats. I have 2 non-redeemed Queen treats. You've currently been awake for 28 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and now we have 4 Queen treats. Oh god, 5 Queen treats. 6 Queen treats. That's a lot of treats. That's a lot of Queen treats. Alright, we gotta give these treats out. Look at these babies. Should adjust this. Alright. Let's give these babies treats. We have the treats. Ah, they're awake now. Gotta capture Bert's head when he's sitting up. 1 Zago treat. No. 1 Berto treat. Berto. God, so lazy. Alright, that's the first of the treats. 3 to each. 3 whole treats here. Ah! There we go. That's 2 treats to each. But we have 1 more. 1 more for each boy bee. They're like, holy shit, this is the best day ever. What good boy bees. Or at least, you know, passable boy bees. What would happen if you kept showing up as I ended the stream and redeeming treats? I mean, I would leave them in the queue. Oh, so you just keep redeeming, but not ever be here at the beginning. You would like do it like as I'm leaving. So I have ended raid because somebody redeemed treats. Actually, I've done that multiple times. So if you redeem them right then, I'll stop the raid and just actually do the treats right then. If you redeem treats in bad faith, if you redeem treats thinking that I literally like won't even see them intentionally and stuff, I would probably just refund them. Like, if it was... So the ones where I've ended raid, it's because somebody showed up as I was getting ready to leave. Like, you know what, that's... They want to do a thing. That's fine. Whatever. But, if it's purely in bad faith, I'll just refund it. I mean, I suppose if it's purely in bad faith, I should just accept it and not give the treats, because, like, you know, if it's bad faith, then should you give the currency back? The point currency? But, like, I would still just refund it. Because I'm fine with doing it. But realistically, I couldn't give the cats that many treats at once. So these are not like the low-calorie treats. These are quality ones. I need to look into getting some like training treats. I know that training treats exist. They're like a low-calorie treat or whatever, so you can give lots of them without really any concern. Because those would be fine to give in higher quantities. Okay, we have Minish with the redeem here. Oh no! I've been playing too much Noita lately! Give him the sun chips! All of the sun chips! They will not be getting sun chips. 0 sun chips. I did get some ruffles recently and some dip. Some ruffles and dip. Ooh, some training Ricolas, true. We'll give them some... If I can find a sun chip... If I could find a way to make something that looks like sun chips for cats, I definitely would. I'm not gonna give them regular sun chips, because our friend, who is also their vet, would kill me. Like, sun chips are so salty. Cats really are not supposed to get excess salt. It's not good for them. I also just realized I need to open a folder. Here, before we even go in game, there is something, oh, I opened the wrong one. There's something we need to look into. Do you want to show the thing? Here. Torny has been working on a thing. A new embroidery. That's what it's going to look like. There is placeholder markering, so...
I've done this much so far.
So the black that you can see is embroidery, and that red line. But the rest of it is the placeholder marker. It is very pretty. It is going to be very cute. Alright, looks very radiant. Indeed. Alright, let's see here. Oh. There we go. Okay. Also, fun fact from when I was starting to stream. So the... What? What?
Oh, there's a great clip.
Is it of me saying I've been playing too much Noita?
Yeah.
Yeah! Of course it is. Of course that's what it is. The first step to solving Noita addiction is admitting you have Noita addiction. How do we know I said that? I don't know, seems video photoshopped. Seems whatever the Photoshop equivalent. Seems, yeah, that seems like a sus post over there. Sus clip. Anyway, so when I was starting stream, the LandyTube, the software I use for the PNG tubing, it was like, oh, there's an update. There's an update today. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll go ahead and run the update, as one does. And then, when I ran the update, it suddenly, it was like done updating. And then when I went to go test, make sure it's working, it was showing the dwarf tuber. But, like, it wasn't reacting at all. Nothing was happening. There was no movement, no animation, nothing. So, I was like, oh no, something terrible has happened. What ended up happening is what it did is it unlinked my microphone. So I had to go tell it where my microphone was again. And now I don't know if this is because I technically chose a different mic output, because I used something else. Like, I started using the NVIDIA broadcast to clean up the microphone input. So instead of pointing it to the microphone directly, I was like, you know what, I should point it to that. That way, like, the static isn't triggering it and stuff. Like, just cleaner input. So I don't know if it's because of the update or because I chose a different microphone. But it then also reset a bunch of other settings related to that. So I had to spend, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Not a long time. But I had to spend a little bit all redoing the settings. Hopefully, I think I got them more or less the same. I thought about looking up where it keeps the settings and seeing if I could find the old ones, but I'm lazy. Also, I can suss you. You've been sussed. Anyway, we are here for... Oh, not that. Notes on Grand Alchemy. Let's hide some of the stuff I don't need. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't technically need this. You don't need that. Alright. Notes on Grand Alchemy. Where is Alchemist Notebook? I don't need Alchemist Notebook either. Did we ever do an Omega Sawblade True Orbit test? Ooh, no, we can do that right now. Here, we'll do that before I get into this, because Because I can do it at the very beginning of stream, so it's easy to test right this second. Alright, let's go ahead and do continue. Okay, because we have an Omega Saw Blade right here. Let's just put it... Oh, you know what? We can even make a Wisp first, so that we can hopefully, not get murdered anyway, even if it doesn't work correctly. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. Alright, okay. Where do I want to test this? I want to test this, why am I, like, warping all weird? Over here, this seems like a fine place. So first, let's make this. Alright, boom. We should probably have multiples, let's be honest here. This is something we could very easily just die to. Which, again, this is the beginning of stream, so it's fine if we die. But, I would rather not die, right? We'll just move all of this up here. Boom. Alright. We're gonna have this and this. And I don't think we're gonna have anything else. It's just these two, right? I think that's the whole idea. Oh, Jesus, we're dying.
Christ, that is...
Wow. Well, we are healing.
Also dying.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God for the Wisp. Thank God. Goodness gracious. For the Wisp. Okay.
That would have been a run ender right there.
Yes. So we've learned that does that. What if we divide it? So divide, the divide spell reduces the damage. We could technically divide it, right? I guess then it wouldn't be doing damage. That'd be the downside. We could, like, dig forward with it. We could put, like, a bunch of them. Oh! Fuck. We have so many of them! Oh my god! I think I just understood why I'm not, like, dying. Because, okay, I was like, that's doing so much damage, why am I not just dead? Like, I know we have the Wisp, but, like, we were taking more damage than healing, right? I think that it's because of Saving Grace. I think that Saving Grace was letting us live, and the Wisp was getting us at least above 1 health. And since we kept going above 1, the saws couldn't bring us down, like... Oh, that's awesome. Because I was like, we're just going down to 1 over and over again. Is there a way to make True Orbit farther away? Literally immortal. Somewhat literally. If we can figure out how to get the Wisp to stay on us better, then possibly literally. But, like, we can teleport faster than it can move. So... we have to be a little careful. But we're mostly fine. What about Omega Saw Blade LARPA? So, hold on. Which thing do you want you want the Omega Saw Blade LARPA? You want, like, Orbit LARPA? Or what? Which thing? I wonder... Is there any way to make it farther away? I don't know. It seemed like, based on what Joyous was kind of saying, that possibly things get closer to you if they're accelerating. So maybe if we... or if they're decelerating, so maybe if we accelerate it, it'll be farther. We could try that. You want a lot of blades. I see. I see. Okay, let's try... So first of all, let's try this. Oh, hey! The idea worked. Okay. So, by making it really fast, we've made it far away from us. I wonder, do I have acceleration on me still? No, I don't. I was like, we could maybe put acceleration on it. I don't know if that would get it to go any faster. But... Alright, so we could do that. We could technically do something like this. So we have we have multiple blades, and we have I don't know how the LARPas work, so let's try an orbit LARPA. That's saw blade orbit. Where's orbit LARPA? Oh, here's one. Okay. Huh. That's fascinating. Okay. So we can like orbit LARPA it so it has even more blades on it. You want to see it kill something. Okay, so you want me to ram into something, because we could shoot them. Oh, but if they shoot them, they're gonna just try and come back to me. That's the point of doing it like this. Okay. Cast it. Oh, what? That. We could just keep going down with it. Efficient. That's some efficient digging right there. I wonder what happens... Okay, like, what if... What if instead of true orbit... What if we put, like, ping pong path on it? Because ping pong path, like, tries to keep... Shit! Okay. I gotta stop trying to escape. I think trying to escape is literally more dangerous than not trying to escape, because I might run too far away from the wisp. Can we put, like, homing on it? Yeah, short-range homing. Let's maybe get some homing on there. Not ping-pong path, probably. That was terrifying. I don't know what else I could put on it that would maybe, like, prevent it from actually trying to get me. Okay, let's see. If I shoot you, is there an enemy nearby? Can we find an enemy? I feel like I might have murdered, like, all of the enemies in this area. Let's descend a little bit. Oh! Oh, we don't have our wisp anymore. Uh-oh. We might need our wisp. Hold on, we gotta remake the wisp really quick. Deadly, hello. We'll get those cat's treats in just a second. More treats for the boybies. Yes. You missed, Deadly, you missed the very beginning where we had, I owed Queen some treats, so we had like a whole bunch of treats. Am I doing something wrong here today? Fuck something up. Copy, so we have 2 of those, which is what we need. We have these. That should be fine. We might just be... we might just be having really bad luck. Oh! There's one. Okay. There's 2. Nice. Much better. Alright, let's go ahead and just put these back up here. Alright, and then put that back over here. There we go. We got this. I think that's everything we want in this. So now let's go find somebody to murder. Ooh, you. Oh, that's me. That's me. That's me. Can you please murder him? Not me. Him. 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 Thank you. Okay, well, we mostly were going for ourselves. We didn't really murder them as much as attempted to murder ourselves. Less than ideal for who we were murdering. I don't know if there's any way to get around that. How do I get you to not want to get me? Nope, it's just me again. Oops, it's just me. Come on, what about the enemies right there? I'm really digging this whole, like, basically immortal kind of thing, though. The mostly immortal, pretty good. 10 out of 10. I do recommend. What can we do to get it to be farther away? I mean... So, we could go get something to, like, release it. I wonder what happens. Hold on, I'm curious. Will it, the fuck? Ow. Well, that's pretty cool. We can, like, cause it to instantly exist in a spot. Does this hurt people? Does it hurt enemies? It does hurt enemies. Amazing. It's not very good at hurting enemies this way. That's funny. Okay, that's... What else could we mess with? I did Ping Pong Path. I did True Orbit. I wonder if it would respond like aiming arc. Here, let's try this really quick. Okay, so it's easy to avoid like this. That's nice. Oh, I say and then get hit. No. Okay, what happens if we have both that and true? Well, okay, that didn't really go as great as I thought. To be fair, we haven't been using the double thing. There we go. Oh, hey! We could, like... What is this? I want that. What is that? Glittering field. Was this the thing? Hold on. I feel like this was the thing that Joyous was asking if I had. What does Glittering Field do? Let's cast it. Please stop. Please stop. What is it? It is a... static projectile. Neat. Actually, that was pretty cool. Hold on. I don't really understand what that does, but that's pretty cool. Your void loses your mind because you brought in a reusable bag and he wants inside of it. I mean, you gotta let him in the bag. We put Zag in bags all the time. Zag crawls in the bags, and then we pick him up, and then he's like, oh god, I don't want to be picked up in the bag. And then he leaves. But we let him investigate the bags. Okay. Queen, I have an idea. I think you're gonna like this idea. We do like this. Okay, so we got a bunch of them. Where is what am I looking for? There's something else. Oh, the lifetime one. No, that's reduced lifetime. Where is my increased lifetime? Increased lifetime. Okay, now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna let me just dig wherever the fuck I want to dig. Look at us go! Ah, did you see that? Oh my god! Did you see us eat through the world? In hindsight, that was a little dangerous. I don't actually know where the wisps are. I lost them. Did I leave? I think they might be unloaded now. I'm very impressed I didn't die from that. I don't know how I didn't die from it. Like, I wouldn't have been worried, except, you know, we lost the wisp. So. Hi, you. Person that we still don't know what to do with. What do I do with you? I'm scared to bring you anywhere. I'm trying to decide if I should restart this file or not. Like, I've dug through a lot of random ground. But I think I just want to hide you in here again. So I just don't know what to do. Death waits for 6 tricks. Like, what is the purpose of this robot? It's gotta be for something, right? Like, we haven't come and said hi to the robot in a long time, because I figured one day I would just know what was going on with our little buddy here. But I still have no idea what the fuck this is for. Like, there's been 0 things that... Unless I need to, like, write a message with this trail? Hello, Kerr. Kerr, we've been playing around with some very silly things. I don't want to fire it this second, but I have a wand that, shoots a lot of Giga Saw blades that spin around us. Which is all fun and games, except that, our health wisp died, so... It's 2 uses, interesting. The problem is, like, I feel like if I don't bring it around, I'll never figure it out, but I don't want to bring it around because, like, I don't want to waste it, you know? I don't know. Maybe I should bring it. Maybe we could leave it in the tree. Probably not, but... If you know what? Maybe I will restart this. Like, I'll reset it, because I don't think I've cast any new spells. I'm just casting interesting combinations, and then I feel comfortable with messing with the robot. So let's just mess with the robot a little bit. Can you attack people? Attack! Attack! Well, that person's dead. Okay, can't go steal things. That was my next guess. You've gotten an award for doing one of the outcomes of the quest? What? So there's one quest that can have 2 different outcomes? I'm trying to think of what quest they've even done. tried to do it and gave up on it. What? I don't remember giving up on anything. I'm trying to think of things I gave up on. There's things that I don't know if I gave up. Like, the only thing I can think of that you could maybe be saying I gave up on would be like, trying to save the little friends. But I definitely, just definitely didn't think that saving little friends was important. And then you implied that it was. What else? That's the only thing I can think of that's like a quest. Ow. Ow. Attack! Attack, little robot! Attack! Oh, you know, at first I thought little robot did. Oh, Jesus, fuck! What is that? Alchemic precursor. What the fuck is that? Hold on. What is going on? Why can I not see? A drought of Midas. Can we get more? What is the drought? Excuse me. What the fuck is going on? What is this? What? It's too late to get a recording. What? Okay, hold on. Does driving the robot into bombs make a new liquid appear? Hold on. Excuse me, you're in the way. Alchemic precursor. Do anything? Aiming is disturbed. Alcohol is flammable. It counts as alcohol. Or poisoned. Okay, don't drink it. I'm really worried to, like, touch this stuff that's over here, like, making things gold. That feels like I shouldn't touch it. Right? I'm not taking damage? No? I could just stand in it? Are we just gonna... What the shit is this? Excuse me? What? You're telling me I can just stand... Hold on, wait a second. One moment, please. Let's put these back here for this minute. We need to see what this is. Let's put the 4... That, lifetime back over here. The divide by 3s, I think they were just being used to make our thing, which we should probably make another thing, actually. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Let's do that, let's do this. Well, fuck, I'm now conflicted because I was going to restart, and now I'm not sure if I should restart. Maybe I'll make a backup of this file, in case I can't recreate this? Like, is it the... Yeah, no, don't tell me things. So, I'll probably have to go. I don't know if there's a clip of it. I didn't think to clip it before it's like way too late, but it seemed like robot touching the mine caused the mine to shoot out precursor. Which, like, mines have never shot it out before, so I'm not sure if that's what the robot is creating a new thing. Okay, we got this. Now let's do this. Huh. Oh, hey, something's blocking it. Oh, the gold itself is blocking it. Okay. Alright. Is there more up here? Moss. Oh, that's where Buddy is. Dude, you're like super stuck in that, aren't you? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you here for this minute. You're probably better there. Oh, can I swim in this? It's alcoholic, okay. Drought of Midas. Ah, this is like... Can I might need to go find a new bottle. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, let's go... I need to go BRB. I need to go use the restroom and think clearly. I will be right back. 1 second. And then we'll go get a new bottle. And then we're gonna see what the fuck is going on here. We're gonna go capture these. Maybe I need 2 bottles? I don't know. I will be right back. Also, when I come back, we'll do the Deadly's cat treatments. Okay. We back. Let's see here. Did we just lose both boy bees? I did take an extra minute. We went and threw some cookie dough in the oven. So we can have cookies in like 20 minutes. Oh, Zach wasn't here. I thought they both were here. We'll have to wait for them to come back in. Since whenever we go in the kitchen, that's when I say like I'm always like, I use this area as my pause screen, but it's a little, you know, it's a little bit of an issue because like if Torny and I both leave the room, basically they're probably both gonna leave. Your Pazuki tail's been rubbing up. Deadly, you started getting the Pazuki dough because I was making cookies. I started this. Remember, because I get the cookie dough. We get the pre-made cookie dough. And then you were like, you should get cookie dough for Pazukis. Welcome back, Bert. Okay, well, Bert can get a Treato. All of the good boys get Treato. What the fuck? Zagreus is here too? Okay, fine.
Boy.
Well, I guess both boys can have Treatos. There we go. Zag followed the rules and even stayed for like 5 seconds. A whole 5 ding seconds. Alright. We gotta figure out what the fuck is going on with this. So many layers of RNG have aligned. Some people never see this after 1,000 hours. I'm just like, what? Is it because they never find the robot? Probably. These not real questions. I'm just like, so far, until I go back and look, it feels weird that I guess I didn't bring the robot in caves. Okay, oh. Yeah, let's have that. Think Oat talked about Pazukis first? Well, maybe, because I know Oat has talked about Pazukis a few times. But I know that we, like, while we were doing Stardew at one point, that's when Torny and I, like, did the grocery shopping where we decided to go get the, pre-made cookie dough tub. And so we'd been making them on stream, and I was showing cookies off on stream a few times. And then you were talking about how you weren't sure if you could get the cookie dough when you went shopping next. And then you did get cookie dough. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Pre-made cookie dough cookies taste great. I don't really feel the need to spend the effort to make cookie dough most of the time. Like, making cookie dough is nice too. It is nice. I just don't feel like it's... I don't feel like it's necessary. I need baubles. Oh. Okay. Let's just drop you. Where can we safely dispose of this? I just want to find like a little spot to dump this out that I can then like eyeball remove it. Oh, this spot works. Okay. Can you not do that, Mr. Lucky Friend? Yeah, I would say that honestly, pre-made cookies. So here's the thing: crumble is good, right? I'm not gonna say I don't think crumble's good. Crumble is good, but crumble is way more expensive than just buying pre-made dough, and it's really nice if you want like a giant cookie like as a treat, like. But you have to have it on like Crumble's time. You have to go to Crumble. You have to like hope they have a cookie you want, unless what you want is like the regular chocolate chip cookie. Like Crumble was good. Did Crumble change? Oh, their Crumble. Hold on, I missed the. You read Crumble and their Snickerdoodle smelled like cheap ass churro. Oh no. I didn't know Crumble's stuff has gotten worse. I haven't been to Crumble in a bit. Like Crumble's opened up near where I live, so Tori and I were getting Crumble a lot, and then we got really like crumbled out. The issue is, like, a lot of times we'd want them like fresh, but we don't want to go regularly. We'd want to like get a big pack, but then you don't get them fresh, right? They're only fresh at first. So. So anyway, we stopped getting Crumble. And now I just don't see, I mean, now with our new thing of doing the cookies fresh in our little mini oven, I just don't see the need to do Crumble instead. We're nearby, right? Yes. Okay, we're here. Is my robot still here? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, we found the robot. Stay there, robot. Each cookie is 4 servings. Yes, no, I did know that. They even sell... So, Crumble sells a divider for that purpose. You can buy a cookie, like a cookie divider from them, that then splits a cookie into 4 cookies. Which is, Torny and I actually bought the divider, and we would use that usually. Okay, now I need a spot where I can safely place some Mimicium, so that I can fill this with... Oh, let's go in there. Okay. Alright, I think there's no more liquid in here. Oh, right, this needs to be triggered by something. Where's that? Do I have an extra tower? No. Cast the last spell on your wand. Well... That's fine. Why didn't I bring my extra towels with me? That's just terrible. Okay, hold on. Also, Kerr, I have to catch up on your messages. 1 second. I wanted to refill these... Alright, okay, we can actually see, so, precursor goes on top of water, and sludge is on top of the precursor, and the draught, or, Torny told me, I was explaining this to her when we were in the kitchen, this might be pronounced draft. Torny. Is this the one you said might be pronounced draft?
Yes, I blame the British.
Okay, so this is supposed to be draft of Midas.
I think. You
Okay.
can always ask people
Well,
for these things, but again, I blame the British.
Torny is correct. Okay.
They do that weird shit.
What is that in the water? Oh, it's possible that the draft of Midas is the same... Oh my god. Same, like it's floating on there? It looks like it's mixing. Okay, so water might be the same thing of it. Okay. Oh my god, we just keep sinking. Interesting. But it seems to mix with water just fine. Oh, that's so fascinating. Okay, I need to go catch up on curve messages. 1 second. The algorithm for how this works was encoded inside of Noita via a riddle and encryption, and the solution to understanding it required data mining, and then solving the puzzle, and then decoding it. Interesting. As in, there was a riddle that was written in the code. Midas doesn't convert the gold, obviously, so it pools up naturally. Put some concentrated mana. Interesting. Might have just offered to split the cookie before giving it to you. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. They should really just... So, the first time I went to Crumble, I noticed that they have these little mini example cookies that are like teeny tiny, and I want to know why they don't sell those. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be really cute to get a little like sampler box of tiny cookies. Falling into the Starbucks category. Yeah. Ready for some serious BS? Oh no, yes, I'm ready. What's up? Wait, they do sell the mini cookies, but they're only for catering. What?
Bullshit.
Yeah, why? That doesn't make any sense. Why not just sell them? And if you're catering, like, why not just do big cookies? That's nonsensical. This is fascinating. Okay. I wonder if this is precursor mixed with other stuff. I feel like the precursor is not really mixing with anything. We should probably take it like to the alchemy lab and see if we can mix it with stuff there. I feel like in general they should just let you like order them, like if you prepay for them. I get. So here's the thing. I do understand that maybe Crumble, like it makes sense from a business perspective. Is there more of it here? Do these just explode? Hold on, wait a second. I didn't explode. So it makes sense from a business perspective that you would not want to, well, let's try this. Can we... Yeah. Hold on, so... Normally mines explode into, like, oil that's on fire, right? I think oil in our world was replaced with alchemic precursor. That's interesting. I wonder how you get it normally. So we must have shifted. We must have shifted, and... You don't think that's possible? I mean, you just saw it happen. When the mines explode, they explode into alchemic precursor. Like, they don't normally do that, Kerr. You went down a rabbit hole. Did you just look up how to get those cookies? Okay. Okay, Kurt. I'm gonna kick the mine, okay? We have a mine here. It's unlikely to be the oil. Okay, well, okay, let's go find a robot. Oh, you know what? You're right. I haven't shifted again. Never mind, it can't be the oil. So I have not... Fuck. I mean... Oh. Goodbye, the ground. I have not shifted again since being in the swamp area, and it's definitely not like that there, so... Or, not the swamp, the power plant. We can go find a robot over here. Here's one. Okay, so there's oil, so it's not oil. What else could it be, then? Is it... fire? Well, that's just burnt now. Because that's something burning. Looks like probably oil burning. Because I saw fire. I saw just a bottle of fire earlier. You found the minimum. What's the minimum? I feel like the minimum probably won't destroy the image for me, because, like, I know catering's expensive. Like... But I am curious as to what the minimum is. If you want to order a mini cookie with pickup for the April 30th, it's a minimum of 50 cookies, which is $150. So that's $3. Wait a second. The mini cookies are $3 each? No? Am I mathing wrong here? 3 times 50? 2 times 50 is 100, 3 times... Hold on. Why, no. Okay, yeah. $3 a cookie. You know, all the company shit. I mean, my biggest issue with the company, honestly, is just that it's a religious-based company. I personally don't really like religion companies being a thing. They are a Mormon company. Like, yeah. So they are a Mormon company, much like you know, like Chick-fil-A. I think Chick-fil-A is a Mormon one. A few others. unlike Chick-fil-A and a bunch of the other Mormon companies, so far, the last time I looked into it, they had not used company money for anything terrible. So, Chick-fil-A is Christian. I was thinking they were Mormon. There's another big Mormon one. But regardless, so far, I haven't seen that Crumbles used company money for something terrible. Which is, like, where the big thing is. You know what, like, I overall don't mind a lot of things, but if you're going to use the company money to do terrible things, then, that's a hard line. I might have other lines in other places, but that's a hard line. I don't...
My money funding your terrible
shit. Well, here's the thing. People's money funds terrible things that they don't intend all the time. That just is... What just exploded down here?
Something blew up?
Oh, buddy. What are you doing? So, like, basically, say you spend some money on something, and then Bob gets paid, and then Bob goes and does terrible things with the money, just like funds hate groups or whatever. I'm not directly giving my money to Bob. Bob might work for the company, but like, I'm not funding Bob, right? And even if Bob is high up in the company, if I find out he's like the store manager or something, I'm still not really funding specifically Bob. Even if I find out Bob is the CEO, as long as Bob's using his portion of the money specifically for it, I'm still, honestly, I'm funding the company, which is paying Bob, but I'm not giving Bob the money. There is an indirectness here. The indirectness I'm okay with. My issue is I don't want to go, if Bob then decides the company that he's owning can use the company's money to fund the hate thing, I don't want to be giving my money to that company anymore. Like, that's where my issue is. My line is drawn. Cornfield! Hello! Cornfield, we've done some crazy things in the game today. I still don't exactly know what's happening, but for some reason, stuff explodes. We have these mines here that are exploding into some new liquid, and the new liquid mixed with something to make another new liquid. What did it mix with? Oh god, I gotta go watch that. It mixed with something, like... I feel like it was just like... What? There it was! Hold on. Boom! What did it mix with? It just happens. It happens so quickly. Okay. So... it's not mixing... So it's mixing with the toxic, I think? Let's save this. When you worked at Michael's, you had an elderly people threaten me with leaving and doing business with Hobby Lobby on a Sunday. Like, alright, good luck with that. Yeah. Air is a unique, no-mix material. Interesting. That makes sense. I know that, I think somebody else who was watching when we were talking about, like, this game once, they didn't realize... It might have been Joyous? Somebody didn't even realize that air is, like, considered one of the materials. Like, it's very obvious if you ever played with the old, like, again, Falling Sand or Powder Keg games, the versions of them that you could just very easily manipulate the elements and stuff, if you ever did that, then you were probably aware of those being, like that air is one of the pixels, like, just like anything else, it's just an invisible one. There's a little golden bit that pops up in the green sludge. Yeah, we're gonna see... Can we recreate this somewhere else? Okay, so the toxic sludge... It doesn't appear to just be happening in toxic sludge. What is actually causing it? Did something just explode over there? Did you see that? Oh, I was too late to capture. I thought I saw explosions from over there. Huh. Let's see. I was looking for chemistry. Yeah. So, this new blue liquid that I found is mixing with something to make a gold-creating liquid. I don't know what... Oh my god, I stared at the green for so long that I looked into the purple and my eyes did one of those, the thing that eyes do. You know, like, you look at one color and then you look at, like, a different color and, like, they morph the colors a different way. It did that. So, like, I looked from this green into the purple and suddenly, like, saw, like, a different color entirely. Isn't there a color you can only see by doing that? There's like a color that you don't have the ability to see that, like, we know of an existence of, or something like that. It's one of those, like, psychological science things, like, it's a color you can only perceive by looking at one color, then looking at a different color. Because, like, you don't have the actual ability to perceive it, but your brain can make the color. Like, made sure to tell your manager after close, and great laugh, yeah. Yeah, I've definitely had people talk about... So, you know, I mentioned before, I work in a pharmacy. Does it need slime? Toxic sludge? So I work in a pharmacy, and, one of the things that, happens a lot is people will tell us, oh, you know what, I'm grumpy about something. It's usually a legal thing. 90% of the time, if someone's grumpy at us over something, it's something that legally we have to be doing. But anyway, so they'll say they're grumpy at us, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go use a different pharmacy. They're like, okay. And then, like, we'll, you know, sometimes actually see them transfer out to another pharmacy. 9 times out of 10, they transfer back to us within a week. Because, we're one of the last shitty pharmacies in our area. Like, a bunch of pharmacies in our area have, like, gone out of business. Like Rite Aids are all, like, closing down, and they were terrible. Like, it's just so, like, comical to me. Like, it's like people are like, oh, this is gonna be much better. You'll be so sorry that you're, again, usually just following a literal law. And in some cases, they do want to go to somewhere else because not everybody actually does follow the law. We've had whole arguments with the doctor's offices before, because the doctor's office is trying to do something that's literally illegal. And it's like, hey, by the way, this is the law. This is the state law right here. We're gonna fax it to you. So it'd be cool if you would comply with it. It would make our lives a lot easier right now. But, yeah, that's just... It's very funny to me. Like, when people threaten in general to go to a different place, like, none of the employees at that place care. It's not a small business. Like, they might care if you're a small business, if you actually went to independent, you know, pharmacies or independent stores or something. Then they'd be like, wow, no, I need your regular business. But it's like, the people that are complaining about stuff are the same people that literally won't go to independent places because of the prices not being, like, so terrible because, you know, they don't pay people well. Like, it's like this bizarre disconnect. You've never heard of the color? Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. There's probably a name for it. But if you Google search, like, color you can't see, I know that you can find videos about it and stuff. It's just a very... it's one of those interesting things that, like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, named. It's a fascinating... It's just a fascinating thing that we're aware of as people, that we just can't really do anything about. Lab have had someone threaten to call back tomorrow. Because you work second shifts and most things are closed. Like, go ahead, call in the morning. I won't be working. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you so much. You're gonna get so called. Like, okay. Or like people who want to call when someone else is there, thinking that they'll get different results when someone else is there. Like, oh, you won't do this thing. Well, I'm gonna call later. Talk to someone else about it. Okay. I mean, A, we can leave notes, but B, we all follow the same rules. Like, there's no change in anything. It's toxic sludge and something. But what is the missing piece? I'm gonna go open that gift. 1 second. She was mad about the yeast infection results. I'm gonna call back in the morning. Like, all right, that's great. You can call back. You'll get the same results. It turns out the results don't change. Just so you know. But that was the same person that, like, that was the negative, right? I think you've talked about this person before. It was the person, because, yeah, it was negative. Yeah, I remember this. It's just wild. We had similar stuff because, like, we do COVID testing. So we've had some similar stuff with that. And, like, we've had people... So the tests we were doing were, not likely to be false positive tests, like a while back. We were doing some PCR ones. And, we would get people who just flipping out, like, I can't go on my vacation, because this says it's positive. Check again. Like, you can schedule another test. We can't check this again, but I mean, you're almost definitely gonna get the same information. Like, but if you're doubting it, you should take another test. I mean, like, these ones are much more accurate than the home test. And you schedule this. A lot of times they scheduled it because they didn't believe the positive from, like, their home test, which that's fair. The home tests were very inaccurate, like, for most people. The home tests... So if you weren't symptomatic, if you were one of the people who's mostly asymptomatic, the home tests were, like, less than 50% accurate. So, like, it's very fair to not trust the home test results. It's just like an original guideline, like a step, right? If you were symptomatic, they were much more accurate, but if you were one of the many asymptomatic people, then not as accurate. Hit 3 within 6 months, hated them every time. Yeah. Luckily, we personally weren't the ones processing most of the PCR. We started doing them later. A new version of them came out that we could process. But the original, when we were originally doing it, we didn't process them. Is that a different metal? It's like rust? Is that rusty metal? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the GIF. I I think it's rusty metal. Can I go find some rusty metal? Let's go look for rusty metal, shall we? Had to do PCRs for surgeries and couldn't do at home. Oh, you were saying you had to take them. Right, Deadly. I was thinking, yeah. That makes more sense. Some people are convinced a specific person messed up results when it's like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of people who think that there's like some sort of data entry error, and that's like, there's definitely not. Like, a lot of things are like quadruple checked. It'd be very, very unlikely to be like a human error at that point. But B, there's also a bunch of stuff that are not human checked and verified. Rock, rotten meat. Ah! Is it the rotten meat? It might be the rotten meat. Hold on, let's find a corpse. Rusted metal. Okay, to verify it's not the rusted metal from that. I think it's the rotten meat, because we found more rotten meat. Can we find... Are you rotten meat? Cold. One second. Holy shit. We got cooked. Hold on. This just in. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. We have cookie. We have cookie! I have a chocolate chip cookie and a peanut butter cookie. Peanut butter chocolate chip. Yes. They are warm. They are so hot. Oh my gosh. Also, we discovered, after making cookies for like a couple weeks, we discovered there's literally a cookie setting on our mini oven. Like, literally dedicated cookie setting, which we used this time, and it came out perfect. Oh my gosh, so good. Also, I know Kurt's probably gone already, but don't worry. If I do die, I have a backup of the file, Kurt. I wasn't sure I was gonna like the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, because I tried a bit of the dough, and I didn't like the dough that much. But I was like, we'll try the cookie. The cookie itself is very good. Regular chocolate chip cookie dough, very good. But a lot of other cookie dough is not as good. They have a bacon and popcorn setting. Is this a microwave or is this an oven? I've never seen a popcorn setting on an oven before. It's a countertop convection oven. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, ours is a convection. It's a mini convection oven. Sunflower seed butter cookies better than peanut butter cookies. I'm not gonna argue with that because I've never had one. So, like, that very well could be true. I can't disagree with it. Oh! We have more rotten meat. Okay, rotten meat. Time to test. Ah! Yeah, okay. So, rotten meat, toxic sludge, and precursor. We should note this down. I don't have the one thing open, so we'll just put it in run notes right now. Your memory of peanut butter cookies is almost 2 decades old. Sunflower seed butter is richer than peanut butter. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I could buy pre-made sunflower seed butter cookie doughs, I'd get it. I probably won't make them, though. I've never actually made homemade peanut butter cookies. I've made homemade chocolate chip cookies, and I've made some other homemade cookies a lot. I personally have never made homemade peanut butter cookies. Like from scratch. I always felt like it would take so much peanut butter and everything. Seemed like a lot of effort. Gosh. So we found the real touch of gold. We found fake touch of gold earlier in this run. We found real touch of gold now. Most recent 3 years ago, we had a parent at Taekwondo potluck say that sunflower butter cookies smelled and looked like peanut butter cookies. And her child was allergic to peanut butter. If she'd asked, I would have told her. But she instead started complaining about them to every nearby parent. Amazing. Admittedly, there are a lot of people that are just allergic to nuts in general, not exclusively peanut butter. But I mean, if she was literally only upset about the peanut butter, that part's silly. Like, there's more nut butters than peanut. There's a whole lot of them. It turns out most nuts can be buttered. You can butter the nuts. It's a seed. Oh, that's also true. That's also true. It is seed. I was thinking about tree nuts. In my head, for some reason, I was thinking tree nuts. Like other nuts. But yeah, sunflower seed is notably not a nut. It's a seed. Nut butter. Alright, 1 second. Nuts and seed can be buttered. Yeah. Let me go update Butspot. 1 second. These cookies are awesome. The cookie setting on our thing notably cooks them at a lower temperature than what the packaging instructs. So I think that's part of why they turned out so good. Is peanut butter a margarine? Ooh. I don't know the definition of margarine, but probably. I mean, it's not a butter. You can't believe it's not butter. They've got to make it a margarine, right? Peanuts can be ground directly into peanut. Yes, I did know this. You can literally just blend peanuts to make peanut butter. My grandma might used to do that. She did usually add something to it, but I don't remember what she added. Listen, Queen, I'm sure there's a legal definition of butter. And I'm willing to bet that peanut butter does not fit the legal definition of butter. Look in your heart. I think you'll agree with that. Though originally made from animal fats, most margarines are made from vegetable oil. You're a deceptive linguist. Oh no. The deception. For the purpose of the Food and Drug Act of June 30th, 1906, butter is understood to mean the food product usually known as butter, which is made exclusively from milk or cream or both, with or without common salt, with or without additional coloring. Alright, there we have it. Legally, butter's gotta be milk. Gotta be milk or it's not butter. We're gonna leave that there. That way we can get another bottle and put the other one in the other bottle. Put the gold, the scary gold goo. Where's the big vat of gold? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I have to go get a bottle first. Oh my god. I need a bottle. Okay. Always cast downward, Noita. Excellent. Any bottles? Not a bottle? Nick. Hi, honey. Does honey count as a pouchable? Can we pouch honey? Honey is one of those things that we haven't really figured out what to do with either. But I feel like we should be able to do something with it. Oh my gosh, I missed a bunch of stuff. I was looking away for a second. One moment. I'm gonna catch up on new chat. Let me see if I can't find a hole, because I wanna save this concentrated mana. I know it's not hard to find, but I would like to save it. I want to save that pool of Mimikyu. I think that's really cool. Oh, that's a hole. Well, it might not be a good hole as is though. There we go. Alright, let me pour this out. Let's scroll up. Don't think peanut margin would sell well. Well, sorry, they gotta make a peanut margin. Did I just throw the bottle? Why did I do that? That's not the button I meant to press.
Because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, it's because I accidentally hit right click. I know why I threw the bottle, literally. Like, physically, I know why. I didn't mean to throw the bottle, though. Ugh. That's so frustrating. Okay, let's find another bottle. Bottle. A lot of broken bottles. Not really any usable bottles here. We're gonna have to probably go to a different area. Okay, let me catch up on chat. One sec. Let's... You're told is nut margin. The slogan could be, I can't believe it's nut butter. Okay, that's a genius slogan. That's a genius slogan. I can't believe it's nut butter would sell so well on literally any nut butter. Just make a company that makes alternative to peanut butter. Like, make a bunch of different butters and just say, I can't believe it's nut butter. An author on TikTok blocked me because I said you'd be fine if the functions of a semicolon were entirely absorbed by commas, except for separating lists, and we said he'd find it weird if people use commas like that. I replied that people already do, and language works how it's used, but not how people say it ought to be used. I mean, that's true. My favorite use for semicolons is literally like when you're separating, either when you're separating multiple lists or when you just have like, you know, if you have a bunch of commas in a thing, you use a semicolon like to separate. I guess that's still technically separating lists. Like, that's primarily how I use it. I like, for what it's worth, I like them. I like semicolons, but I I do specifically like them because in the cases that I use them, if you were to have used a comma, it would look like things are together. So it like groups it, it keeps things separated, which is nice.
Separated.
Mm-hmm. Who better to nut in your butter than nut margarine? True. Great. Pouchable. Yeah. Kitten, there's pouches we can find, and we can collect like powder substances in them. And the honey falls like a powder substance, but it doesn't continue to spread like powder substances, so I'm not sure. Aren't semicolons in code for line breaks? It depends on the language. Oh yeah, okay. That's Cornfield mentions. Yeah, each language decides what it does with any of the punctuation. Then you get into fun, I believe the term is esoteric languages, like brainfuck. Everyone's go-to brainfuck. Yeah. Generally, I just don't really care that much about enforcing. If you're not writing something academically, I don't think you need to be super worried about like either academically or like formally. If something is very formal, like you have a if this is going to be like a manual or something like that, you need to enforce a lot of rules because you need things to be technically correct in technical situations. If you're not in a technical situation, if you're not in an academic situation, if you're not in a manual, if you're not in anything else, then you literally don't have to follow like the rules. The important thing is that you can communicate to your target audience. Whoever you're talking to, you and that person need to be able to communicate together. So like if a person spells something wrong, I don't care as long as I know what you're trying to talk about. If someone says something grammatically incorrect, I don't care as long as I know what you mean. I have a whole thing about really not liking people that I don't dislike the people. That's the wrong term. I don't dislike people that correct people a bunch. I do think they don't realize that it can actually really unfairly it unfairly punishes people that may not have had a good education. And it unfairly punishes people that can be like English second language. There's a lot of people who have struggled a whole lot to communicate, and they try very hard to do so. And to point out when they're wrong is just a dick move. But sometimes you don't know because it's like online conversations where you literally don't know someone's background, or even in real life conversations where you again just don't know someone's background. Like, if you and your friend are hanging out and you know each other's backgrounds because, again, you're probably good friends, then sure, give them a hard time. But if you don't know the person, then don't correct them about stuff if you're just having regular communications. If it's not a technical, a work setting or anything, you just literally don't know their history, and that's just being an asshole.
And that was because it changed the entire meaning of the sentence.
Yeah.
And the word was apart or a part.
Yeah. No, if it matters, you should definitely ask for clarification.
Yeah. Well, I also put it in spoiler tags because it wasn't really important to the discussion. It was about how something people are a part of the community, and I'm like, you want a part, not a part. Yeah.
No, definitely, it matters. If it affects the communication, it matters. That's my whole point. What's important is people can literally communicate together. Most fun thing you've seen about semicolons in programming is that you can use an arbitrary amount of them as line breaks, provided the language uses them. Oh yes, that's always fun. Enforcing the rules in that way is inherently classist. It is, yes. Absolutely, Queenside. It's part of why a lot of the original academic, a lot of academic grammatical rules and reading and writing rules were created, was literally to separate classes. It was basically to have, historically, It was so that you could tell whether or not someone had access to the like private education. If they did have that access, then they were going to be able to act correctly. And if they did not have that education, then they were literally going to be exiled. I mean, like maybe exiled or excommunicated is a bit much, but it was used to find them. It was used to find those people. So it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things. When I was younger, I was one of those people that would correct people on a bunch of stuff. But as I got older, I realized that's just, there's no reason for it. It's just a dick move. And you know, I'm a big fan of "don't be a dick" philosophy, which over the years has changed. It is now known as "don't be a jerk" philosophy. It used to be "don't be a dick," but it was updated to "don't be a jerk," so that's fair. Hello, Gwen! Good evening! How are you doing today? Shortly, assuming I don't keep messing around with this other stuff, I might be doing some arguably big Noita spoiler stuff, because I have some pieces to work on a thing that I've been wanting to work on for a very long time. So I might be looking over some notes. So if you are trying to avoid like late game spoilers, then just be warned about that. Just FYI. No, you're not in my hair. I wanted to make sure you knew, because I don't, you know, as a person myself who avoids spoilers, I try and make sure I have that all communicated. You had an absolute banger of a run today. Okay, I have to know. What is there like anything you want to talk about your run? Because I do love a good run. I was at work, so I didn't get to watch you play earlier, but Gwen started Noita recently, so it's been fun to watch. You amassed 10k gold. GG. That is a big chunk of gold. That's a lot of money. What even happened in this world? Pika, we have fucked up the world terribly. I'll show you some more fucked up world in a second, once I go find another bottle. A childhood trauma of always being corrected by your grandma because of grammar at age 7. Just horribly atrocious. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, on one hand, I get, like, you know, teaching children, like, hey, these are the rules. But you have to do it in a way, like, teaching in general should be positive. Teaching experiences should be positive, they shouldn't be negative. There's no need for negative, like, teaching. It's just people, I think humans as a whole are really good at being assholes, and it's something that I think everybody usually needs to work on. It's not just, even if you're generally good, probably we're all sometimes an asshole. Just trying to be aware of it is a big thing. And you have a deep understanding of English grammar for the same reason. When he's 17, he's covered descriptism and haven't looked back. I'm not familiar with descriptism. Descriptivism. There's
descriptivism and prescriptivism? I don't remember which is which. It's like, language has rules, and the other is like, language changes. Whoa.
I think descriptivism is probably if changes and flows.
Yeah.
Because that would make more sense. Like, what's important is language should be describing what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes sense. So you ended up dying because you blew yourself up with an overpowered wand. Amazing. That'll happen.
How many times have you done?
Yeah. If you're not dying to a good wand, were you even making good wands? That's the, you know, every good wand should be deadly. Gwen, I had a really, so here's the thing. My long runs have lasted multiple tens of hours, right? And a lot of time, if it's not a long run, then what I'm trying to do is get another long run started. And I have had multiple times where I'll be like a couple hours into a run and I'll have things starting to look really good, and then I will immediately kill myself with my wand. Most recently, it's because I had made a really janky digging wand, and I was being dangerous with it. There's definitely ways to have dangerous digging wands, and I was just throwing caution to the wind and I was like, you know, I could make this less dangerous. Nah, I'm sure I can be careful. I was not careful. I was not careful one bit. I did... It's these things, like, I don't want to go into detail because it's both annoying and funny when you realize you've done something like that. You just... Yeah. You've used energy spheres as digging. Nice. Oh, the explosive in the ceiling, the tunnel that blew up. Yeah. That was one of them, Deadly. Yeah, the one that was going on, and I had the whole gif where I stared at it and watched as I accidentally shot myself in the head. Yeah. That was a time. You love a good questionable excavation. True, Bjorto. Hello, Bjorto. Good evening. Here's the thing you were wondering. At the bottom of the second floor, you were using black holes to the right, and within the unbreakable rock, you found a small area with a robot. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, Gwen. From what I've been told, here, I'm gonna tell you everything I know, because this was told to me, and I would argue it's not spoilers, I guess. Here's what I know about the robot. I know that it has a community name. If you want to know the community name, I will tell you. I know that when I found the robot, I had multiple people in chat at the time tell me they didn't know the robot existed. I know that I have not figured out what I'm supposed to do with the robot yet. And I know that if you play around with it, you'll at least, I don't know if you figured anything out with the robot. But, I mean, there's definitely stuff. It seems like it probably has a purpose. Basically, when I first found it, I spent a while trying to figure out if I could figure out what it's for. And then I lost it. I accidentally lost the robot. And then, can't kill it with a black hole. Interesting. I've never attempted to black hole the robot. Yeah, I basically... I could actually... My robot is not in the robot hole right now. My robot is somewhere... I moved my robot recently. Like, just today I moved my robot. But, yeah, I don't know what to do with the robot. That is one of the things I figured that I would probably know when I needed to know something with the robot. But so far I have not found whatever I need the robot for. It hasn't, like, there's been nothing to me that's found it. So maybe you will find out what to do with the robot before I do. It's very possible. Like, it's possible I just haven't stumbled into it yet. I feel like there was something else I missed. Oh, the name... So the community name for the robot is apparently Carl. I call the robot my little buddy, because it's a little buddy. But the name is Carl. You found a snowy room. There is a snowy room, it's true. These are the things you'll figure out over time. You'll learn the great secrets. When the time comes to know why it exists, you'll discover it. It does have purpose. I appreciate, Gwen, that you're learning the world the same way I learned the world. I've been told that not very many people dig as much as I've dug around in this game. I have multiple dig-related emotes specifically because of my love of digging around in this world. But apparently, But apparently, we are idiots. Probably. I love digging around, but other people, they apparently don't always just dig blindly through everything. I love digging around, it's great. Let's see, your wand had Charge Bolt, a purple rain spell, 5 bouncy balls, triple scatter, and a triple spell, as well as something that made electrics, and something else that made the projectiles wavy. Nice. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you either died to the electricity part, or the purple rain was the one with the explosions, and you died to the rain explosions. Means as a linguist, you observe how language works and write the rules based on what people are using, as opposed to prescriptism, which is where you make the rules like you think they're supposed to be. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I definitely think language... So I think language should adapt, so I mean, for the most part, descriptivism. I do think there is an issue in that language can't be 100% fluid, because then you can't have, like, if everyone decides that a word suddenly, like, kind of means a different thing, but that word is very crucial to a lot of, like, again, like, technical or mechanical settings, then it's very important that like, the context of that setting is, like, maintained, right? So it just really depends. It depends on stuff. Oh yeah, Gwen, you must have completely blown that room apart. That's amazing. That's very funny. When I found the robot friend, I did not blow the room apart. I usually dig with less destructive means, like, I mean, nowadays I just dig more destructively. I used to dig, and I still largely like to dig very minimally. Specifically so I don't tend to vanish things. Even without telling people not to do it, naturally evolves to become more, not less clear. That's fair. There's a case, so there's a specific example, and like one example isn't enough to change something, but there was something at one point where, like, changed, like, I can't remember why it mattered. The reason I care, let me phrase it this way. The reason I care about that at all and stated that, like, there's that, like, stipulation is because that has mattered before. There was a time that it mattered, and I was like, oh my gosh, this needs to be remembered. Why are you pink? Why did you change colors? Most destructive digger on the planet. Okay. We need to continue our search. We're looking for a bottle. I can't stream too much later today on account of work, but I need to find a bottle. Oh, there's blue. What is this? Where's the blue thing? What the hell? There's an extra HP in this snow bit? Well, that's bullshit. How are you supposed to know that's here? Huh. What? Me when Noita has secret, it's true. Alright, let's go in here. this. By exploring Deadly, that wasn't even exploring though, that was exploring a spot that like just didn't exist. You also learned how the second floor has gold that is collectible, yes. I think that, I would argue that learning that the, what's that area called? Let me go back up there. The coal pit. Learning that the gold in the coal pits can be collected, I think is arguably one of the most like important bonuses for the early game that I know about anyway. Like it makes to me what it did is it made me really prioritize wanting to get some sort of like a drill spell or something early. That way I could always get a bunch of early game money. And it's just very good. Thank you for not telling me, because yeah, that feeling right there is my favorite thing in a game. The feeling of discovery when you like figure out some, I would almost call it like puzzles in plain sight. I know a lot of times like a big puzzle there's the aha moment. So I don't know if you would call that an aha moment, but I kind of feel like it would be. Like when something's been staring you in the face the whole time and it just clicks. Like one day you just like discover it works and you're like, holy shit. I love that. If you enjoy that, that's why I feel like Noita is so great to play spoiler free as much as possible. Because like there's just so much of that in this game. The last half of your stream today was more Super Smash Bros. Nice. I hope the Smash Brothers went well. Why is there not a bottle when I'm looking for a bottle? I just want a bottle. Wait. Something. Oh. Okay, there we go. Got a bottle. Alright, let's go. Gotta find a hole. I wanna drain the bottle. Let's put the bottle contents somewhere. The more you play, the more you want to get better. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely that. It's like the more you play, the more you realize there is, and the more you want to be able to get back to where you were. Eventually, you'll start getting like confident in being able to go like pretty deep safely too. As you just kind of learn how stuff works. Alright. We haven't been back to the jungle's terrifying. The goal is to thrive in the jungle. Yeah, the jungle, honestly, actually, the first time I got to the jungle was actually the first time I got it was the first time I got a victory, but, it was also, like, that time, because I had never made my way through the military base before, and, the first time I made it through the military base, we had just, like, I had made a wand that was so ridiculously powerful. It carried everything else. It was so good. Can you get perks from multiple holy mountains on the same level? I feel like it's a question you should find the answer to. I think you'll be able to figure out the answer. Yeah, so I guess if you want to know the mechanic a bit, the mechanic is something that I think I mean, you probably figured it out if you think the answer is no. But you ended up in a broken one. So since you're asking, I'll explain it, because I feel like this is a thing you'll figure it out, or have kind of mostly figured out. But all of the portals here, that portal, this portal, all of them take us to the same place. They all take you to the exact same place. So it doesn't, the portal that you jump into doesn't change anything. You're gonna go to the same spot in the Holy Mountain either way. So there's not bonus ones if you go to the sides or anything, unfortunately. You can teach how language tends to be used to give people a better understanding of the language they are already intuitively know how to use. Things like dictionaries are so important, but dialects don't need to be corrected. And that applies on all scales. Oh yeah. Yeah, all dialects are different, and that's fine. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I really wish, it's really bothering me, Queen, that I can't remember the, one thing that, made me say that. And I feel like there's probably some examples of it in the past other than the one that I had seen. But it's just sometimes a word that's used technically, I guess the thing is it can be used commonplace different. What's important is that in the technical setting, it still needs to be known as the same thing. So, but that's usually not much of an issue, because when you're training in that setting, you're still gonna, be trained for that. You found a new orb, and you didn't move up. That's okay. You have a lot down to explore. I mean, up will be there. You got it down. You got all kinds of places. You'll go everywhere. You'll get all of the places. You'll find out if the moon exists one day. That's a good question. You have to probably go pretty up for the moon. One more thing. Yeah, what's up? Remember when you nuked yourself? Yes. I don't remember which thing you used to nuke yourself, but I do seem to remember you dying to big explosions. Vocational dialects are a thing, and they generally are enforced, but importantly they're enforced by people using them to communicate. Yeah, and that makes sense. That goes up with when you consider that specific setting to be the dialect. That makes a lot of sense. If you break through that rock and you find the undergrounds and there are holy mountains, will they cross over with these ones? I mean, probably. I feel like if you find another holy mountain, it seems like it'd be related. Depends on which rock you're talking about, I suppose, but... He would have looked. Oh yes, that explosion. That was. Oh no, Deadly, your oven does not have a cookie button. That's okay. So Deadly, yours is a convection oven too, right? I can tell you what our cookie button does. Our cookie button sets it to, was it 350? Because I think the cookie instructions, I think says 375, but the cookie button said set it to 350, and then it did turn the convection part on. And then I think it was like, I don't remember how many minutes though. I think it was 10 minutes? Something like that. It does have a dehydrator button, that's nice. I know that the manual to ours had an option for dehydrating, but it's not a button. It just has instructions for it. You figured out some dumb shit, nice. GG dumb shit. Yeah, it is always a good time. Default option is 350 in 30 minutes. 325. I could see 325 making. I was gonna say 350 in 30 minutes. Is that with the convection part on? That seems like a long time. The Pizookie I get. That I know the Pizookie's big. The time is after it's done preheating. Oh, you know what? That's probably a factor then, because mine also is like putting it in. So I put the cookies in press start, and it preheats and then starts the timer. So it is cooking them longer technically. I don't wait for preheating for doing our little cookies, which is probably why the tops have a little tiny bit of extra browning, but. The Pizookies? Okay. So Gwen, if you are still here, I found the thing that I was looking for, the bottle, which means I'm gonna start doing things that I would say is probably some sort of late game spoilers. So if you are wanting to avoid that, I would suggest no longer watching. Not that I want you to go away. It's just that I don't want you spoiled on the beautiful things. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm probably gonna keep doing spoiler things until I end them tonight though, because I'm probably gonna end in like 30 minutes. So you, it's me. I just don't want the beautiful Noita experience to be ruined by seeing things that, like, again, it's like that one discovery, the learning you can do a thing, you know, like the feeling of discovering a big thing is just so good. I don't want to ever take that away from anyone. Like, not that, as it's been pointed out before, not that like it's my right to do that. If somebody wants to like see spoilers, they can. That's, you know, that's fine. I just want to make sure I don't go do something that's spoilers if somebody's not expecting it yet. You know what I mean? Like the warning. I just like to make sure there's a warning. 6.5-inch pan. Nice. Alright. Let's go find our weird new goo. Come here, weird new goo. I brought a bottle. Let's stand here for a second. Alright. Alright. We have our weird goo. in a bottle. So, that was the other thing I wanted to grab. Oh my god. Being drunk while trying to do this is terrible. Like, in-game drunk. I'm not drinking. We're just going all over the place. Alright, let's see here. So we have this. We have a lot of the things we want. I'm gonna look over at my notes now, because the other notes I need to check. You love cutting the parchment paper into a circle for the pizookies. I guess that would be the one downside if I did pizookies instead of doing the individual cookies, because we have the pre-squared parchment paper. Like, it comes out of a box that looks kind of like a giant tissue box. So we just pull out these like sheets that are squares, and it just fits right on the little cookie sheet, like the little tray we have. I'm sure out of game drunk would probably be bad too. Sorry for the dialectal descriptivism, Rhea. I'm extremely passionate about. Oh no. Queen said, I do not. You zero need to apology. That I think that was yeah. I very much appreciate being educated more on it. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. We need to find... making a circle out of a square is easy. No, I mean, that's true. Making the circle out of a square is very easy. But I just mean, like, I don't have to do any extra effort with the thing. Oh yeah, Bjorto! Not only... Hold on. Not only does CatCam 2 exist, Do you see the quality? Look at this. Zag isn't in the spot, so I can't like show you. Zag, come to the bed, Zag. Zag is literally on my chair. Like, he's sitting.
Make out a lot more detail.
That's true. Like even on Oliver, you can see just a much better Oliver image. Look at that bird. Anyway, yeah. Much better. Look at those juicy pixels, it's true. Yeah. Unfortunately, so technically we could make the quality even better. If I increase the quality more, though, then both cameras won't function in the same spot. I would need to unplug one of the cameras and move it to a different spot on my computer, and I don't want to do that. Because right now, all of my streaming related stuff is plugged into one USB hub, and it can handle it all fine, unless I try and increase the quality of the cameras. The second we increase the quality, it gets overloaded, and it stops relaying both at cameras. So we just have to live. We have to live with the current quality, but the current quality still looks better than the old ones, so I think it's fine. Even though the old ones reported, I just want to point out, the old ones reported a higher resolution than I think they were actually, like, giving. Like, Like, it's just very, like, it's visibly... There is a light now that I didn't have, but even without the light, before I set that up and had both cameras running at once, it was very obvious that, it's very obvious that these cameras seem to have a better image quality. Okay, anyway, back to notes. I need to go find a screenshot really quick. Because I did not add the most recent one. Aha! Okay, I found the screenshots I was looking for. Okay, there we go. So save my note. Let's see, what did I miss in chat while messing with those? Dilly, what kind of stove? Bjordo, do you preheat the cast iron before using it? What oil do you use? Do you let the oil heat in the hot pan? What temperature is the food you're cooking? Do you have the pan get... Wait, did I miss? Wait, I missed some... You never figure out what you're doing wrong with a cast iron. Oh. I love it, but you need practice. So I don't, like... This is probably already answered. Like, is it a seasoned one? Like, has it Because it had the layers of oil put into it and baked in and then reapplied. Because if your cast iron is not seasoned, then things are gonna stick to it. That's like the whole point of seasoning cast iron. Electric stove. Difference between the stoves used are gas versus flat top. Yeah, I have that. I also have the coil electric. I don't use my stove top a whole bunch, like, recently. We try and use our mini convection oven for everything we can. We pretty much use the stove top for, like, ground beef and boiling and stuff. You know, there's $1 million idea. If we found that cast irons need to be at a certain temperature to start like working properly for stuff, someone should just make like a little like square thing, like a little thing you set in the cast iron that like just tells you when it's at the right temperature. Like a little cube that you can be like, oh, it's the right temperature, and then you like set it in the little cube holder, like with tongs or something, I don't know. Yeah, like a pat of butter. Almost like a cube of butter. I should invent butter cubes and sell those. Excellent. Deadly, we're on to something here. Oh my god, can it be nut butter cubes? I can't believe it's nut butter now for cast iron temperature testing. You have oat milk butter in your fridge. That's fascinating. I have oat milk in my fridge. We started selling oat milk in the like retail store side of the pharmacy I work at, and honestly, it's the same price as if you get like oat milk anywhere else. So I like oat milk. I think oat milk's pretty good in terms of like cereal and stuff. So I've just been buying oat milk from work. I want to try cashew milk. I've heard that cashew milk is really good, but none of the stores right around me sell it, and I'm too lazy to go to like a better store to find it. Alright, let's see if we can get these in the right order. We have to... Can we change the music to something more wizardy? What sounds wizardy? What music would sound like a wizard music? Oh, you know what? I bet we can... Hold on. I bet we can find something. Okay, the issue is, I was gonna look for the Wizards theme from Stardew. The problem is I don't know the name of the song, and they put the person's theme after the end, like, so like for example, there's a sad song, Alex's theme, so I would need to know like the title to find it. Wait, no, I found it, haha! Here we go. Among the great alchemical endeavors, there are some that, while not equal to the great work, nonetheless are revered greatly. For the deficit, the defic potence, they instill deific potence. They instill the whomever succeeds in harnessing their power. The one I am to discuss calls for a seed of great promise, hidden deep within the soil of the earth. Let's see here. Okay, so I think bring the slumbering seed to life, I think, is the next note, because that's the only one that makes sense next. So where's that one? What I might do with these, I might change something about. Hold on, let me. Okay, so after bringing it to life, what would make sense to me now? This beneficial sustain life to this end. Its creation asks for a substantial amount of life force. Let the egg engulf 100 of your foes and drink their blood. Earth. Heat of destruction. I wonder if the heat of destruction is supposed to be that one egg. Rat's cover is good. I need to save it in my playlist. I added it to my playlist the other day, but I forgot to actually save it after I did. And I've already reorganized the playlist today, so I can't save it today either. Here, we're gonna go play it though. Hold on, let me. I went and bought. You can buy. You can download it, I believe, for free, but you can also purchase it if you want to support Ratman. He sells it on Bandcamp under Rat Valentine. I meant to make a command because Rat deserves all the support, but I forgot to make a command. But we can go listen to it right now. Here it is. This is pretty catchy. Exosuit. Exosuit from the Subnautica soundtrack. LMAO, get changed. In autocorrect's defense, I think Godray is more common than Godrat. Shut up, autocorrect. We don't need your commonalities here. Crystallized essence of 4 elements. The problem is both of these I feel like could be the next bit. Yeah, I love Theremin. I love Theremin so much. I just need like a... If I could just have like a theremin solo version of that, that'd be pretty great. That's the one fun thing. So the you can very easily find the files for all the instruments that make up the song, the like original one from the game, because the game files are online. And something that I have been thinking about for a while. Here, let me go pull them up really. Oh, I can't overlay them here. I'm not gonna open Audacity, but you can basically you could very easily like make your own versions of the song by like overlaying them differently. And I have been thinking for a while about making a very like theremin heavy song out of the song, not like making my own, like making my own version out of the existing assets, so to speak. Now, I think this must be the next step. Okay, so if I'm right... If I'm right about that, then I think that that means that I'm gonna need to go find... If, like, the Great Destruction is the one thing. If it's what I think it is, then I think I need to go, like, somewhere else. Oh, Kuro! Hello, welcome on in. Hello, welcome on in. Kuro and Raiders. Oh, Battery, thank you. Thank you for the shout out. But hello, welcome. Let's see, who's coming in? It looks like we have... Welcome on in Queenside, who clearly wasn't already here. Welcome in Kuro. Welcome in Bjorto for the first time today. Welcome in Battery. Hope you all are doing well. Kuro, how was the Hollow Knight? Were you doing rando? Kuro, if you need to head to bed. If you need to head... Actually, it's not bedtime for you, I don't think. Unless you stayed up very, very late. But if you need to head out either way, don't feel like you have to stay. I know it's not bedtime! I said unless you stayed up very... Like, if you, like, didn't sleep. I know I have some concept of time. I'll go make some chicken. Nice. Chicken sounds good. I haven't done chicken in a while. I put some chicken to thaw the other day and then just didn't use it and it went bad in the fridge. That's on me. But yes. Have a good time cooking chicken. To anyone that wants to stay, I do need to wrap up soon. I want to go start something. I got distracted today in Noita. I have some stuff to do some big things in it. Potentially. But then I got sidetracked by some other stuff, so... We'll see. I need to set this down. Can you stay there calmly? There. Deadly, we are not gonna have time to start the do today. So I unfortunately had some, like, stuff earlier today that I told people I would do for them. And, like, when I got home from work. And just all of the various things had added up over the course of the day. And I ended up not being able to get started with stream until pretty late. Alright. Are we ready? Step 1. Boom. Step 1 complete. We have our... What did it say? Oh. The essence of the sun, but crystallized. Neat. Okay. Hi, Deadly. Sus. Was watching Mega Sus, new game. Mega Obra Sus, new game. Alright. So now... Ow! The fuck? Go away. I said ow, you didn't actually hear me. So here's the thing. Now that we have this, I actually think I need to go this way. No. I need... Yes, that. Flying around at the speed of sound. We got places to be, gonna do wizardry. Ah! Ah! Got stopped by a frickin' pyramid. Ah! Oh my god. Main character is very Zero Suit Samus. Oh, we already have that. Wait a minute. Root? Alright, let's see here. Let's go. Root. I don't want all these enemies. Okay. Do we have... Let's switch this. Can we... Oh, nice. First try. Excellent. I do that and then immediately I'm about to, like, ruin it. That's okay. Hello, Kerr. Welcome back. So... We have Buddy. I was reading my notes. On the tablets. And... Here, I'll go over to my notes really quick. Let me pause so I don't die. So, I've organized my notes and how I think they're supposed to be read. Based on what would make the most sense, I feel like. So we find our seed. We found the seed. We bring the seed to life by letting it soak up rays. We brought it to life. And then there's two things that could be possible as the next thing. Either the alchemical process or once finished. But once finished bringing to life doesn't really make sense. So I think it's this. Because then you watch its transformation and then once finished. Like this makes more sense. So I think it's this order. So it needs fire and heat. For this purpose, you lay the stone in the fiery earth. My guess is that means it wants us to go to like the lava lake or to hell. One or the other. But then it said you bring it forth with the magical heat of destruction. And I'm wondering if that means I'm supposed to have that one egg thing. Because I did discover... I was trying to figure out... I had collected the weird egg thing. The one that I originally thought was the seed. And while I was messing around with it, I did discover that somehow we can make it shoot a giant beam. But then it's like used up. So I'm wondering if maybe I have to get it to shoot the giant beam. Does VTuber auto-switch activities now? Yes, but it's also done this... since, like, forever. The switching to the notepad, when I do notes has been since day one. So it is not new. But, admittedly, I don't think you've probably been around when I switched to notes very often. I don't need to do it as often now, because I have to be, like, already in a run. Like, I have to have new notes to take, you know? You do magic, so make magical. Alright, you do destruction. I do destruction. But I don't know what the heck the heat... I just don't really follow what it'd be saying there. So, that's my current theory. So anyway, we're gonna go look for some more perks. Oh, there's a urine bottle there. That's nice. Love the combat one. Thank you. I also love the combat one. I can actually probably improve it a little bit more. I have more slots, but until I find more drills, and preferably the better version of drill, I don't really want to do much with it. I need more drills and chainsaws. Goodbye, health pickup. We don't want that one. That's the full heal. We don't need a full heal. I guess technically I think it does give us other things, but it's fine. High mana loses half its capacity. Blech. Dying creatures leave behind a spirit that deals damage in a small area. I didn't want to take enemy radar, but maybe we should, because there's been times now where I have wanted to know where enemies are, so we'll take it. I'm just worried about how noisy it is visually. Let's see, eat ya vegetables. Extra 1 capacity. Extra life, we'll take that. Alright. Anything good here? Nope. They can't be that angry. They're gonna give up eventually. Stains drop at a fast rate when moving. Extra health? 50% extra health. I mean, we'll gain a big chunk of health if we take that right now. We could leave this here and take... Well, I'm gonna forget that's there. I guess if we take the fast repelling cape, then later we could get stainless armor. I don't think I have stainless armor right now. Could write it in stream notes. Was that about... I could remember that it's here in the notes, yeah. I just don't... I know me, and I'm not going to want to come back here just for that. I'm literally going to justify later that I don't need to come back for it. Like... It's the same part of me that's justifying right now not taking it, even though it would be a big chunk of health. I think we'll take this. I like to eat these Biscoff cookies. Just dip them in a jar of Biscoff cookie butter. Yeah, why not? If it works, it works. Oh, is that regular home? Oh, I need regular home. No, that's short range home. Stainless armor stacks. Oh, neat. Yeah, I haven't taken any stainless armor yet. I think I have that at home. I don't think I need any. Unlimited spells! Boom! We've been living without unlimited spells this whole time, and that's been annoying. Alright. Oh! Yes! We've been needing this! Okay. That is one of the things we've been needing for forever. This is the better one. This, because we have the one that looks cooler, but is, like, definitely worse. Every time we've ever tried to mess with it, it seems like it's worth... Spit that out. We don't want it. Wasn't I using it somewhere else? I might not be. I was at one point, but I think maybe I'm not anymore. Recharge time. 17. Castley. I think I need 2 glimmers to make it work here. We'll just hold on to them for right this minute. It's fine. Alright. That back. Stainless makes the value of non-liquid blood very high. Non-liquid blood? Oh, like having... I see now. Oh, that's probably why Joyous always talking about gas blood. Because Joyous does love gas blood. Yeah, gas blood. But... Oh my god. Oh, that refilled my thing? That's annoying. There we go. More shifting. Let's see. Ah. Oh. Hold on. We need to set our wand down safely. You know what? We should try and find another bottle while we're in this area. Did I just break a different bottle over here? I heard a bottle breaking sound. I want this bottle! Let me in. Let's, No! That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm not gonna get a bottle here, I see. Hello, Zach. Where's my wand with the... This one. Put the stuff on here. are doing the same brain over here. Wait, what are we same braining? I missed something. I'm over here looking for stuff. Blood to lava. Also, late game builds grow exponential possibilities. There's no real advice. Now it's just different options and preferences. Yeah. Queen, I want you to know that if we did have blood to lava, like, as a thing, it would just be blood to pee. On account of lava doesn't exist in my world. There's no lava, only pee. Wait, why is that? Hold on. Why is that fire? What happened to make that full of fire? Is the other one full of fire? No. That one's fine. Why is this one full of fire? Interesting. Very flammable, apparently. Pinpointer. Low recoil. Recoil cost base was greatly reduced, but your spells fly slower. When you pick a perk, there's a 50-50 chance other ones don't disappear. Yeah, we'll take that. Nice! We won. Slime near you spontaneously turns into fungal creatures. I don't know if we want that. What if we need slime? What, we can eat cursed meat? Oh, eating cursed meat causes the raid. Is that thunderstorms? It looks like it's just rain, but I can't tell. Alright, Big Lurk, you'll be on Rectangle. Alright, Battery, have a good night. Also, I am wrapping up soon. I've been saying this for like an hour now. I do have to go to bed soon. I just wanted to look through this. My only issue with this is that most of the time I've had Pinpointer, I've like pranked myself with it because I've thought that I was being targeted by something. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll take it. Oh. You know what? That's not what I meant to do. I see. I see. Because my spell's refreshed. Well, I guess we'll just do that again. I wanted to have a little safety there. Little safety thing while we're going through the scarier area. Hey, why are you stuck on the wall? Oh, there you go. Alright, I don't care about that. Revenge bullets. Bullet projectiles. We already have... I was gonna say we already have, like, the resistance to explosions because we're immune to them, but resistance to projectiles seems like it's good. Probably take that. Oh, nice. Get fire. Every time an enemy near you dies... My problem with this is if this literally releases concentrated mana, like, next to me all the time, this feels like it could be bad. Like, it could mess with stuff. We'll just attract more gold. Oh my god. I don't want that. Just leave these alone. I feel like the one will fuck things up. Take that. We can take that. Let's, take that. Take that. Have holy bombs back at home. Alright. Let's... all I care to explore here... well... I think we'll warp back. While I still disagree with the back seating, it does seem like her implied that we don't actually need the perk I was looking for. So maybe I won't go hunt for it. I have no reason this should be true or a reason it should not be true. I mean, teleportation is flammable. That's just how it is, you know? Here's our key that doesn't work right, unfortunately. Alright. I think I do have to save and quit here. This is as good a place as any. So we will go here. Alright, next time on Power Ranger. No, on Noita. Next time we will, I guess attempt to go to hell? I'm just not sure the bit about the heat. Like, my issue is, like, what heat could we be giving it? I'm just not sure. So, I don't know, I gotta think about it. Like, unless it wants, like, the flamethrower spell, I guess we could flamethrower spell it. I don't know. We'll think of something. I'm just gonna reread it. Let's reread it one more time. Great fire and heat. For this purpose, lay the stone in fiery earth. Bring forth its transformation with the great magical heat of destruction. I mean, we could go grab the fire rock, too. Like... so true, Bjortsty. I love Bjortsty. That's a good, mash. Hi, Bert. Bert over there just sticking his face in the camera. Like, I want to be on camera. Alright. Alright, who is doing the things? Assuming it's not deceiving me, it says that Makir is doing more Darkest Dungeon. Is that accurate? Let me go see if that's actually true. Sometimes Twitch tells me someone's streaming or not. Like the little thing. Oh, he is. Oh, he's in like a section. He must be far in the game. I'm pretty sure he's in a section I never got to. I didn't finish that game. It looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I think he's like
deep
in the darkest
yeah.
dungeon.
We went to the darkest dungeon, but I don't think we got far in it. Alright, we're gonna go watch this, because this looks awesome. This looks so cool. I love Darkest Dungeon. I think Darkest Dungeon is a very good game. It's a very hard game, and it's a very kind of bleak game. It kind of feels bad to play, but it's very good as like a story, it's like if...
It's just so depressing.
Well, I mean, it feels bad to play, I think. I don't think it feels satisfying, because it's pummeling you. The issue is it pummels you. It's like playing a D&D campaign, where to tell the story the best way, the DM just really just shits on the party the whole time. But it really paints a great picture. The story is great. You just don't enjoy playing through it and never winning. Even if you do win, you lose, you know? I feel like that's kind of how it goes. Once you get a handle, you can turn around. Are you talking about Darkest Dungeon? Yeah. I did learn a lot of the mechanics in it pretty well. So it's I could progress. It's just, painful. You know? I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna raid over. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out, Crab Souls. Someone gifted to me, and then maybe we'll play it this upcoming weekend. Who knows? It looks very cute, so I would definitely play it, but I don't want to go buy a new game right now. Anyway, have a good night.